Hello, everyone. Um, I don't know why. I I was editing the FNAF 1 section of my upcoming video that I'm doing of all 6 games on the main channel, and I just felt so embarrassed by my own FNAF gameplay. Like, it not in a particularly active way, since I don't know, I was mostly just joking around the whole time, but I was doing the 420 strat that Markiplier did to beat 420 mode, like, the whole time. Even before Freddy was active, I was doing that, and it's just completely not necessary, and it was the direct cause of me dying many times due to how inefficient the power is. I have now beat 420 mode using a much better strat, where you basically just keep the cam stalled on Freddy, but I don't want to record myself doing 420. I just want to redeem myself here. I just want to record this video as proof that I can be good at the game, guys. I swear I can be good at the game. I swear. So yeah, here. This will probably be a bit more low energy than I normally go for. I'm still sort of waking up. I just kind of want to, and I'm not live streaming this either. Most of the second channel videos are live streams, but this I'm just recording it because I want to be better.
Hello? Hello?
That's my way of saying hello.
I want to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
I kind of want to mute this call, but also there's not much else to do.
Finishing up my last week now.
I'll talk about how Bonnie, I've always thought Bonnie looks like a dog.
There's nothing to worry about.
His lower lip is really not well pronounced, so I mainly see like the snout. It just looks like a little pooch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think this is the picture that made people think Sparky the dog was a character. But, like, I don't know, I would have believed if you told me this is a picture of Sparky the dog. Looks like a black and white dog. Maybe that's just my opinion, though. I don't know. Well, obviously it's my opinion, whatever. Now that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect.
True.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
So just be aware, the characters do tend to
wander a bit.
They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87.
The bite!
It's amazing that the human
what bite?
Frontal lobe, you know? Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you, the night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely
OMG, it's like the average conservative of the United States of America when they see me, a trans woman. They probably won't see you as a person. Conservatives also stuff me inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
If the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause
I'm also playing this game in windowed mode. So look, I'm clicking off the monitor off the window right now, and it doesn't completely destroy everything and cause my whole world to, oh god, where's Bonnie? Okay, hello Bonnie. It doesn't cause my whole world to shatter like it did in the live stream, because every time I would accidentally click off, which is very easy to do with how close the light and door buttons are to the edge, it would cause my whole screen to like freak the fuck out as it quickly switches resolutions from from 720p to 1440p. Not to mention, I think it also switched the refresh rate and stuff. It would make my computer freak out every time I clicked off, basically, which made it take a really exceedingly long time to get back into the window. And I actually never did die as a direct result of clicking off, but it always is like a big risk. Like, I had one moment where if it was timed differently, I would have died. And another one where I did have to press Alt F4 because I found out that when the cameras don't go back down, that is basically caused by significant lag, which, you know, makes sense because my computer lags like fucking crazy when it switches the resolutions like that. Anyway, yeah, this is more along the lines of the strategy I'm going to be using. Once Freddy is active, I'm going to keep the cam on him, and then every time Chica's at my door, I'll check Foxy. Maybe it would be better, like, check once on the hour. I don't know, since Chica's not very active in earlier nights. Oh, there's Bonnie. Oh, I also learned that sound that just played, that like that. I watched a video that shows that sound like directly indicates if one is close to you. It's very similar to the high-pitched ringing sound from FNAF 3 and the from FNAF 2. It's just so much more subtle that I never noticed until I watched a video. I just thought it was a scary sound that they decided to play sometimes for some reason. So yeah, and after editing my own video with that knowledge in mind, I did notice, yeah, it does in fact seem to line up. Every time I heard that sound, very quickly, one would be at my door. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like learning cool things about games that I've been playing since I was like a child. This one, I think, has a bit, oh shit, literally over half my life. Since first game had to have come out when I was like 8. I think I got into the series after FNAF 2 came out, though. I think I even like heard of Five Nights at Freddy's when I was a kid, and I thought it was like a comedy movie. It just kind of sounds like a funny concept, like Five Nights at Freddy's. It just sounds like an R-rated horror movie or some, not horror movie, comedy movie, something that my parents would have been like, maybe when you're older, if I asked to watch it. But no, it is an indie horror game, and Yami Mash played it, and he said it's really good. Yeah, I continue to think that the soundscape of this game is so good, though. I think I watched a video about, like, all glitches in Five Nights at Freddy's. I forget what the name of the guy that made it was. But it is, like, quite good, actually. No, that's... Well, the glitch video is good, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, I think in that video, he shows that FNAF 1 actually uses the least sounds of the series, which is crazy to me, because, this one, more than FNAF 2 and 3, feels like it has so much going on in the soundscape at all times, like so many, scary little flourishes that only exist to scare you. Like Foxy just making hum noises that don't mean anything. I don't know. He did a lot with a little, for sure. I don't know, I kind of talk shit on Scott for, like, giving money to candidates, political candidates who, like, basically want to ruin my life and other people's life, but, you know, he, I can't figure out a way to make this into a pun. I don't know, he's a good game designer. At least for the FNAF games. I don't remember really. I remember I was like a big fan of Scott when the games came out, and it made me feel compelled to play some of his earlier games. And yeah, some of them are kind of cute. A lot of them are like, okay, this is a game I'm playing. I don't know why I'm playing this. Maybe I'd change my mind if I tried playing them now. But I didn't like them much when I was a kid.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
Whoa.
It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place. You know?
I am repeatedly peeking at a certain camera phone guy. Oh, it's you. Interesting. What does that mean? Has the fanbase agreed on what "it's me" means? Who is saying "it's me"? Is it whoever's in Golden Freddy? I don't know.
There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that.
Okay.
Also, check on the curtain.
He'd be lying, though. Not to imply that you'd be in any danger. Bitch, are you fucking serious? Are you being for real right now?
I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
I should really put a warning for photosensitive people. I don't know. I was thinking about it while editing that I may go back and put a photosensitivity warning, because when these cameras, I mean, they flash the whole screen white. I would hope that most people already know that about FNAF. And that my tiny ass channel wouldn't be the place they find out at the very least, but I don't know. I might want to do it. Ultimately, it'll come down to if I remember, when I'm actually able to, and not when I'm actively recording something. But yeah, this strategy is so power efficient. Sort of an anecdote I have to back that up is when I was doing 420 mode, I ended up like losing my rhythm at the very end of the night and getting scared. So I shut both of my doors and I didn't lose the power, and I still won that night. The hardest challenge in the game, mind you, I want to stress that. I got scared and I closed both the doors, and I still won without even losing power. Well, I should check this light. The main thing with 420 though is you just keep it in cam 4B, because I could hear the footsteps. I thought he might be near. Because that's where Freddy camps, and the main thing you want to do is well, it was assumed that you had to, like, close this door just wholesale while the camera is up to prevent Freddy, but no, if you're looking at Freddy and you pull up the camera, then, it'll stop him. And then if you want to check on Foxy, you'll want to close the door, and normally that means Chica's a good good time to be, when Chica's at your door is, like, the best time to check on Foxy, because the door's already shut anyway, might as well, just flick to check Foxy real quick. But also, you don't have to be looking at Foxy to stall him, and because of how often you're flipping up the camera in this strat, Foxy's really not a problem. I think on my successful attempt, Foxy didn't run at the door once. I don't even know if he got to phase 3, which is the one where he's like outside of the curtain, like, I'm about to run. Haha, I'm not technically out there yet, but I'm gonna do it. I think that's as far as he got in my 420 run. But yeah, I can't believe that I was so confident, like, yeah, I'm using the 420 strat, I'm impenetrable, and then I died, like, multiple times. I don't know, my goal was to not die at all. I can't promise that'll happen, but I think it would be pretty base, since the whole point of me recording this is to show, guys, I swear I can be better. I can be better. Guys. Damn. Really? Already, bitch? Okay. Fine. Fine. See if I care. Ah, sounds like someone's close. Which I know now because I watched a video by whoever made that video. Honestly, that's chill, Foxy. You can just hum in your little curtain, hang out, just have your own little nice island of happiness and fun, and it'll be so based. The lights aren't really satisfying to use in this game because, like, you have to click at a very specific interval if you want to be fast with it. I wasn't confident that Bonnie was gone. I had to, like, just double check. Dun 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 dun. So, on editing the FNAF video, I have finished the FNAF 1 section. After this recording, probably I'll, oh fuck, that scared me. After this recording, I'll probably start the FNAF 2 section. I ended up having a lot more, like, genuinely kind of funny and interesting. I won't say interesting. I had a lot of stuff that I liked that I left in. So the FNAF 1 section is much longer than I was expecting. My sort of goal that I set out for when I started editing was, yeah, give each game about 10 minutes for a total of an hour long video. But the FNAF 1 section on its own is 30 minutes. And there's some stuff I can cut, but there's no way I'm cutting it down to 10. I'm hesitant to even cut anything that's there now. But I don't know, there's definitely probably some things I could get rid of if I'm really trying to worry about that, but I don't know. We'll see how long the other sections are after I finish editing, and then I'll cut what feels unnecessary from there. I would just release every part as a separate video, like just give FNAF 2, FNAF 3, etc. each video, one per game. But I'm simply not confident enough that I'm entertaining in some of the later parts of that video to have them stand as their own video. Not to mention that, I feel like algorithmically, I mean, I won't claim that I'm like the YouTube algorithm expert, but I feel like one big video about all the FNAF games is, or you know, all the Scott Click Team FNAF games is more likely to do well than 6 videos about each individual game. I just feel like I don't know, there's more of an appeal to, there's more of an appeal to, like, I played every FNAF game than, here's my Five Nights at Freddy's 1 video, here's my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 video.
I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take
Phone guy really should have wrote a script before talking. But I get that he's dealing with the animatronics. If you want to do like the whole corporate speak, like do not acknowledge the amount of danger you're actually in thing, you should write a script rather than being like, I don't mean that they died. That's not what I meant. I'm not trying to say that they died. You shouldn't do that. So now I'm looking at cam 1A. I think that's the cam, yeah. Because Freddy, night 3 is the first night that Freddy is active. So the goal was to stall Freddy like fucking crazy. Just really make him know that he's being watched. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't move from the stage at all, even on night 5, just stalling him like this. Bonnie's not moving either. Normally Bonnie moves by now. When I was playing FNAF on the stream, I kept talking about how my hand kept like drifting downward. Hold on. Okay. I kept talking about how my hand drifted downward. Now I have the opposite issue. It keeps drifting up and I have to readjust every so often. Something about this motion just really drifts. I don't know. Me when my arm is the Joy-Con drift? I'm really surprised Bonnie hasn't moved. Bonnie's normally the aggressive ass one. I don't think cam stalling works on Bonnie. I think it's just a Freddy thing. As far as I'm aware. And I guess a Foxy thing too, but you don't have to look directly at Foxy to stall him. Which is such a weird thing, honestly. I can't believe I didn't know that. And more so, I can't believe that Scott didn't program it like that. I think it makes much more sense, like just from a general game design perspective, like you should have to look at Foxy's cam for Foxy to know that you're looking at the cams. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Okay, well I know where Chica is. I honestly feel like this is less busy than night 2. Also, yeah, I'm at 3 a.m. and have 60% power. Oh. Looks like Bonnie moved and Freddy's looking at me. Freddy's like, bro, seriously, are you... I heard a weird noise. Maybe I was just overthinking it, but... Oh, sounds like someone's close. Okay. Okay. I know that they're close and I can hear footsteps, which makes me really scared to go into the cams, even though it will be fine. Seriously, I hear the ambience that means they're close, and I keep hearing footsteps, but they just keep not being at my door, and that's honestly more scary than if they were at my door. Okay, I know that Chica's in the kitchen, so I'm just waiting on Bonnie to show his ass. What is that sound? It sounds like wet. I don't know. God, I'm actually really tense right now from this. Leave it to 5 nights at Fletty's, you know what I'm slaying? Seriously, I've gone this whole night without one being at my door and it's scaring me. Also, I should really check on Foxy. Okay, Foxy's fine. Anyway, yeah, Freddy's ass hasn't moved at all. He's like, seriously? Stop fucking looking at me, bro. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Stop looking at me. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Am I gonna go this whole night without one getting to my door? Because that's really weird. I think Bonnie showed up at my door twice on night 1. I just keep hearing the sounds that... Oh, shit, Jesus Christ. Could you tell by my reaction there that I'm pretty on edge? The game has me edging. That's my impression of happy children. Okay. I'm gonna get you, Freddy. I'm kind of tempted to, like, go to 2B and just flip the camera over and over again until I see Golden Freddy.
Hey, wow, day 4. I think you can do it. Hey, listen.
Oh man, I'm so scared.
Message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know.
Does that mean that, like, in universe it makes TV static noises when they kill you? Because that's pretty funny if so. Another weirdly dead night, in terms of Bonnie having not yet moved. Okay. Foxy's already doing his thing. Every hour on the hour, every hour on the hour. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's just such a funny little Markiplier thing to say. Jesus fucking Christ, fuck you, you fucking freak. Oh my god. I don't know if I'd call that scare, like, cheap or not, but, it works nonetheless. I think my interpretation of "it's me" is that, it's the crying child reaching out to Michael. But at the same time, the way it's used in FNAF 2, I'm pretty sure you aren't playing as Michael in that game. So, I don't know. "It's me" is used a lot in FNAF 2. Oh, shnikers. That feels kind of close to a slur. I don't feel like I should say that. Okay. I also kept in my first playthrough, like, repeatedly blinking the lights, like, why isn't he going away? Basically, the reason they do that in 420 is not because flashing the lights does anything, but because they know that he's close to going away, due to them having a very steady rhythm of moving, and they're just trying to, like, save as much power as possible by, getting the door open as soon as possible, like, the moment they go away. So I really was just wasting power when I kept blinking the lights, like, I saw Markiplier do this, why isn't it doing anything? Oh wait, okay. Oh my fucking god. Stupid ass light. Me when I watched Death Note. Stupid ass light. Sounds like one of them is getting close. My biggest worry every time I do this strat, and I don't even know if it is a valid thing to worry about, is like, what if immediately after I check the lights, Chica or, I don't know, someone appears there, and then I flip up the camera twice before I check the light again, or, I don't know if I actually flip the camera up twice, but I flip up the camera, and then, yeah. Well, no, it would be twice. Because I feel like that should be... I don't know. Bonnie and Chica can't get you, or Freddy, if you don't, pull your camera up. But, I don't know, the only reason that is able to work at all is that Foxy doesn't, In fact, hold on. Oh god, okay, Foxy is getting close. I'm gonna start checking on him a bit more. Okay, I know where Chica is. Yeah, fuck you. Maybe I'm spending too much time in the camera, but I don't know. I kind of feel the need to, like, nervously check on Foxy repeatedly. Sometimes the lights are very flickery. Anyway, yeah, we're at the end of night 4. Freddy still has not moved this entire playthrough. Cause you just really... he just doesn't have a chance. He's just like, come on, can you fucking let me move? And he keeps looking at the camera like, let me move. But it doesn't work. Yay. Oh man, you made it to night 5. Oh wow. Why did I... no. This phone call is a little bit cheesy. I guess it worked on most people who played it. But I don't know. I'm kind of just too familiar with the game for it to be all that scary. It's like... That's my impression of the phone call. Why did I didn't mean to close the door, I'm just kind of fumbling. How long have I been recording? 40 minutes? I might even do night 6, maybe. I don't know. I could try and do night 6 and 420 in the video if I really feel like it, but I kinda don't. We'll see how I feel when I beat this night. Yeah, play your circus music. I can't believe that they made like a real version of FNAF, like when they made Chuck E. Cheese's. Isn't that crazy? Wait, did Freddy move? Okay. I should probably check Foxy. Okay, still hasn't even peeked out of his curtain. Sorry if my commentary is not particularly interesting. I'm just out here, like, doing the thing. I kind of just did this on a whim when I found out that I had, that I got cut from my, job today. I cut as in, like, I wasn't fired, but they just told me, like, hey, it's dead, don't come in. So it's like, fine. Guess I'll just, work on my YouTube channel. So now I sit here repeatedly flipping up a camera and checking lights. Wait, okay. Foxy is being less aggressive this night than the previous night. Oh my god. I am an impenetrable force. I am fucking Michael Afton, motherfuckers. You can't get my ass. You know that? You know that? Fuck you. Oh wait, let me do that properly. I'm Michael Afton. I should be dead, but I'm not. Now you know for real that I'm Michael Afton. Oh, hi, Chica. I'd like to imagine that canonically the reason that Michael was able to survive all of these is because he just, like, knew the 420 strat. William told him or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what the timeline is. Was Michael dead during FNAF 1? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, shit. Now I'm just imagining William Afton, like, I don't have the energy to do an impression of William Afton right now. Wait, no, I do. Okay, if you want to make it through, repeatedly flip the camera up to check on Freddy and check each light one at a time, then flip the camera up. You'll be impenetrable. Check on Foxy every once in a while. And Michael's just like, why? Why'd you program it this way? I'm the man behind the slaughter. I could feel in my bones that Bonnie would be at the door. Accidentally clicked off the monitor, but hey, it's not a big deal. All playing in windowed mode. I hate that, in FNAF 2 through, well, really all of them, there's no way to play them in a bordered window. I don't really like playing borderless window mode unless I'm playing at my monitor's native resolution. Also, FNAF 2 through 4 run at lower resolutions than FNAF 1 from what I can tell. So they're like really small. And also there's more lag in FNAF 2 with the mask for some reason. Anyway, yeah, I just so casually did that whole stretch of the game without dying. I didn't even care that I won. I'm just that good now. I'm goated. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do night 6 and possibly 420. I'll try and do 420 if I do night 6 without dying. Cause I don't know, I think it would be pretty funny if I uploaded a video of me just blasting through the whole game without dying. Including the 7th night. So yeah, let's get our camera on Freddles here. Sounds like a certain chicken is already pretty close, as they say. Yeah, I already hear them close to my door with those little robotic talking noises. I feel the need to lock in. I hear footsteps and it's kind of scaly, ooh. Gonna go a little bit faster. Oh my god, I'm sort of getting a little bit sloppy. Well, I guess that worked out for me. I was about to say, hey, I haven't seen Chica much. God, I hate when I know that they're close, but they aren't quite there. It makes it so scary to flip the camera. Sounds like someone's close. This is causing eye strain for me, just staring at this. I'm so locked in right now. Sometimes you can kind of see me lose my rhythm. Normally it happens when I shut the doors. Or when I check on Foxy. Or when I have to readjust my arm. Okay. I almost opened the door for Bonnie there, like, hi, come on in. I don't know why, something about Bonnie leaving my door keeps making me want to double check. I think it's because the difference visually between Bonnie being at the door and Bonnie not being door in terms of what you see in the window while shining the light is a lot smaller. Chica is by comparison like very obvious when she's at the door. Oh my god. I'm out here fantasizing about what I'll call this video if I end up beating 420 without dying, like even once. I don't really know what I'm gonna call it in general though. It's hard to come up with a good name for a casual replay of a certain game because you thought like you did bad. I'm tempted to just call it redeeming myself, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, camp stalling Freddy is crazy. Literally has not moved at all. Nights 3 through 6. Oh, they're both here. Okay, let's just... Well, no need to check on Foxy, I guess. Alright, I can't just not try 420 now. I gotta see if I can do it in one night. So I always kind of wonder, is this, do you literally... Is this a separate paycheck? Or is it just a revision of the first paycheck where you get paid 50 more cents for completing the 6th night? I don't know. I do not know. By the way, I'm evil. Okay, well, 420 now. Sorry, the DPI on my mouse felt off. But, I wish that you could just like hold the button down to make it go all the way to 20. I feel like they added that in, at the very least, Ultimate Custom Night. It's very nice there. Assuming it actually is there. Maybe I just want that to be the case for the whole series. Regardless, I feel like you have to press the mouse twice. Like, to make it happen. Whatever. All 20 mode, let's go. I don't expect that I'm going to be able to do this without dying, but also, you know, would be pretty nice. So Freddy's moving. Okay, Freddy's there now. Very active of you, Freddy. I'm actually going to turn the DPI up a slight bit. Oh, every second matters so much in 420 mode. I'm honestly surprised that Bonnie or Chica haven't already gotten to my door. I just know that if I get jump scared, it's gonna scare me so much. Most of the time that I get jump scared in this game, it's in a very controlled way where I kind of know it's coming. So if one catches me by surprise, I probably will scream. Since it's been a while since I've been jump scared by like Bonnie or Chico without intentionally letting it happen by pulling up the camera when the door buttons don't work. I hope Chica gets to the door soon so I have an excuse to check Foxy. Because Foxy is like the biggest variable that could make this screw up. You are still stalling the camera by checking on Foxy, but also, or by checking on Freddy, you're also stalling Foxy, but I don't know where I'm going with that. But the right door needs to be closed in order to check Foxy without Freddy killing you. So yeah, it's the best time to do that is when Chica's at the door, because the door's already closed anyway, might as well do it, right? But hey, looks like we're about to get that chance. Yep. Okay. I also will be glad to record myself beating 420 because I did post about it on Blue Sky, but I don't know, I don't want people to think that I'm being delightfully devilish and lying about it and just faked a screenshot of my phone camera of my screen. From my phone camera of my screen. Ooh, I thought I was about fucked there because I missed the door light. Bonnie and Chica are honestly less aggressive than I would expect for 420 right now. They don't really move in a straight path, so there is certainly some RNG to them just like deciding to move somewhere else. I don't know. In 420 mode, they still tend to get to your door very quickly. I didn't trust that. Okay. Why? I assume it's gotta be Chico, right? I should definitely check the... Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Fine. Okay, well, it wasn't bound to happen. Still, I'm so disappointed. I could have definitely... Oh, it would have been so cool if I was able to do it without dying, but I did focus too much on the right door, and then, yeah. Well, I still want to go for it. Hopefully I won't be at this too long. Okay. What am I doing? Get to 4B right now, motherfucker. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. I generally haven't had such a problem historically with checking Foxy, but I think twice in a row that's kind of fucked me. Maybe I'm just not being fast enough. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't care enough about me beating 420 to try again. I already know that I've done it, and I did what I set out to do, which is beat Night through 5 in a way that is way less blatantly bad than my gameplay in the live stream. I felt like embarrassed while I was editing it, because I started editing it after beating 420 and learning the new strat. And yeah, I was just being so dumb and wasting so much power for no reason, which made basically every run come down to RNG, even if I was executing the strategy perfectly, which I wasn't. So yeah, that's... Okay, that's all the time I've got. I've got to get back to editing. Bye!